on it like, hey, 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 hey.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, going out. We're going out right here. Set.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not, Kate. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense, who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. Broke through the tackle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Another carry for him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go. Go.
On first down, they'll run. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Extend. Hey, can. Hey, can. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Here we go, side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, can.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
15.
Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll... It's a gain of 4 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Tight.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They motion the tight end over.
Right side.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow.
They start out with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one to Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
43, 15. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Right. Easy. Yellow. Right.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game. Probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Press. Left side.
Fields to throw it. Completed to his running back. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Here we go. Good. Chip's clear. Right.
First down throw for Fields. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go, stop. Up, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The handoff on 3rd and short. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, 551. Go.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, son. Punch right.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Raiders. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Up. Right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. Complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Yep.
Fields on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Now a give running right. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Dime coverage from the Chiefs on this 3rd down.
Hey,
Looking to throw Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Teller.
Mahomes on first and 10. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Room to run inside the 20. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Fire down these two.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Behind Diablo there on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Right. 50, yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Monday. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go. Go.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Escapes out to the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
11. Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go. Let's go alpha right here. Go.
He's back to throw. Intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Chiefs will have the football at the 35. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Play action, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Brought in right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chiefs football, just one quarter away from a postseason victory. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Yellow.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
No gain on the play.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Complete out to the right. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
It's this. Right.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He throws a bullet deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Right side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Right side.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. This is Pacheco. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. This is brought in at the 15. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable he'll find enough space for a completion.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yellow.
Running left with Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Fires right away, but incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. On now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. West right, sit. Up. No bus. Sit high.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. Easy. Good night.
Fields out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs are tackled on the return after taking the interception back to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Right side.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow. Right side.
They run with Pacheco. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and just 2 to go. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Right side.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
15.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Raiders take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Hey, kid.
Fields on 1st down. On the move, headed right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chiefs get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the right side. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to go out on the edge of the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop.